We might do one more. Ooh, we're getting slope problems? That's level. I think we might do a loop here. Do I want to do it now? I guess I get the money. So let's get it started. Maybe. Oops. I need an undo. I did too much there. Can I get this one to come out properly? Oh, good. There. That's a lot more what I was looking for. And then here I can actually probably just do a nudge. Or not. Why is it only moving? Oh, because I clicked on it. Or something. Hold on. Look for the green circle. That's the center of rotation. Right, but... what did I do? Oh! Can I, like... okay, there we go. Not have one. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I think I am relatively pleased with this idea. Alright, we're just going to run some power around here so that things are still connected for now until they get filled in. We'll go ahead and unpause as a chat. Falafel Waffle, thank you very much! Finally catch a stream since classes are canceled today. Well, congratulations. I still need to take a midterm though, ooh. But I get to watch my favorite YouTuber while I study up. Well, study good. Are you not connected? I guess you're not connected right now. Hold on. I don't know if you're in university or high school or what's going on, but I wish you the best of luck. This is going to be slightly disconnected for now. Let me think about what we're going to do there. We've got Storveling as well. Have you ever considered brewing your own whiskey/beer/alcohol? Somewhat popular in my country to do so, and very much consider it myself. Make for a fun video. It's an interesting idea. I actually did try to make ginger beer once. It did not work out. And I know Kiss for Luck has done wine brewing, because it's quite easy to get wine brewing kits. I think you can get beer brewing kits as well. I mean, it's not really the same as making your own, like, because you're mostly just, like, putting ingredients in a thing and waiting, but it might be interesting to check out. So what do we want to put over here to connect the power up? I mean, I could just run some power in there very shortly. We could develop some of these signs so that the high density commercial gets put in. I guess I'll just do that for now, which is fine. You need to get some water flowing over here, so let's do that. And yeah, normally there's some good tricks to get full water coverage. I mean, I guess I could just grid out the entire thing, so it's not a problem going forward, but let's just mostly follow the streets that we've got, and it's going to be alright. I don't think there's much in the way of upkeep on the actual water pipes. It's mostly just the building time. Okay. I think I am going to have a wee dram of whiskey. As a thank you to everyone who contributes to the Whiskey and Chocolate Fund. We'll have a little bit of that. And, since Halloween is right around the corner, I have a bowl full of various Halloween candies. So I'm going to have one. I'm going to start with a Coffee Crisp, which is... I don't know if it's anywhere else. I don't know if you have it in the UK or anything like that. I know it's like very stereotypically Canadian, but it's great because it's I'm talking about recently. It's a wafer bar. It's like one of the Kit Kat Chunkies. Very thin chocolate and little coffee flavors. Delicious. Mmm. Very good. Gear says, I believe Coffee Crisp is Canadian. Well, if it's not in the UK, it should be. This would be a thing that would be a hit over there. It's one of those cultural exchange things. It would definitely work. I like the look of these buildings. This is exactly the sort of thing I was imagining for the waterfront. You guys are getting the vibe, right? Yeah. That's exactly the sort of thing I was going to try to do. What's the screenshot key in cities? Because it's not F12. It doesn't have the Steam screenshot key. Boardwalk vibe. Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for chat to catch up. And let me know how to take a screenshot. F11? I mean, F12 is... maybe it's taking the screenshots and it's not giving me a sound. F12 and Shift F12. Shift F12 is the high-res one. Okay, there. With Shift F12, you get that stutter for the high-res shot. Regular F12. Okay, there's a little bit of a pause there, too. It's not the built-in Steam one, because normally you'd hear, like, the click-click camera sound. There's no real indication that it's going. Hey, Hacky Jeremy, thank you very much. Hey, Quill, greets from Hamburg. Enjoy your socially and environmental irresponsible stream. I don't know what you're talking about. While drinking Brukladik, 10-year-old. Please buy yourself a bottle of amazing Hansit Karweider Shipa. Okay, well, if I ever see that, I will. I don't know if that's ever something I've ever seen here, but I can look it up on the website for the liquor thing. I should probably have some more commercial right in there. Boom, boom. And I believe I should be able to bulldoze this stuff and get a little more of that and that in there. Lovely. Still looking for a little bit more commercial, which is surprising to me because it feels like we've zoned a lot of commercial. But I guess we've got the high density stuff, which is throwing me off because normally we don't need quite this much. Now, can we get ships in on this map? Let's say we want to build a harbor. The answer is yes. It's a lot of noise, which will upset the housing right over there. I don't think the commercial will be bothered. I'm a little bit worried about how much traffic this will generate, although I don't think... like, the industrial stuff is always a traffic problem. It's probably not worth putting this down yet, just because... oh, we got some extra stuff over here. Oh, it's the ferries and stuff, right. Probably not worth putting this down yet, because we don't really have enough tourist attraction. But I think that's probably going to be something we do. Oh, it's raining. It's probably going to be something that we do. Maybe not there. We could have it be across the way and then have ferries into the rest of our main town. A few specializations. These guys are complaining they don't have enough educated workers, so it might be time for us to put down a university. Creative arts, community school, university. The community school is... oh yeah, the alternative to elementary school, that's right. I feel like a university over here kind of makes sense, like maybe near... I don't know, it's got to be near some housing, right? Because you need, like, the district for that. Can I have maybe, like, a little university sub-town over here? Okay, I do want more high-density resident... you know what we're going to do? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go... I'm going to do this. You're going to come off this way. Then you're going to have a 90-degree bend that connects over there. And this is where we're going to put the university. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this idea. Let's get you some water. Power will have to come more or less organically as we put more stuff over there. Oh, okay, you got your water. I don't think we put high-density residential near this. I think what we do is put a little commercial. Some shops and things near here. That kind of makes sense. And then we go back to having, like, apartment buildings and stuff near the university. I think I kind of like that. And I'm going to put some more commercial right back here. Just low density. Because this will not be zoned to, like, tourist/leisure stuff. This is going to be a little bit more shopping. We'll throw in a little bit of high density, then some low density around here as well. So some shopping for some people in these areas. A little more high density. Maybe not all the way, actually. A little more high density residential on both sides over here. Then some low density commercial. And then over here is all going to be low density residential. And probably filling in these areas as well, and or a big giant park. Power will come. Water should be okay. Power will come when everything shows up. We can actually start plopping down explicit little parks right now, in addition to perhaps making our own manual one. Now, one of the things I don't know is if the parks will have the right kind of trees. You know, it'll stand out a little bit. Wow, this dog park has huge range. Right over there. Dog parks are important. You know what? That's our office building, so not right there, but maybe right here. We'll have another one. We can have maybe more plazas. We'll put the Paradox Plaza right in the middle of the office area. Right there. Other parks. Basketball court. Next to the university. A theme park. We're going to figure out where to do that in relation to our touristy areas. Botanical garden, same sort of thing. Let me get some sort of more conventional parks near a few of these big intersections here. As these buildings show up and stuff too, we'll get power to jump from one to the other. We may need more services. I'm going to put a fire station right at the intersection here so they can leave going right and then split a few different areas. We might need some fire watch towers in some of these places too. We'll need helicopters to make that, you know, have a point. Where's the... There's the city limits right over there. And we don't have any money right now. And we're losing money, in fact. So you guys should be okay. Our actual power is huge. So as soon as these areas start to fill up, the power will connect up. Mostly we have industrial demands, and more things are on fire. This is fine. What I might do is start working on our first true industrial area, and I want that to be completely separate. Yeah, okay, so you're right. Let's zone some of these. So there's... The new type of green area is the self-sustaining housing, right? We could make that literally citywide. I think. Does it have to be a district? Maybe it has to be a district. In which case, where should the green buildings be? Maybe all along the front. Yeah, it's a zone you have to pick. What if we did the whole seafront as a district, where we specialize it for tourism and self-sustaining housing? I think only the actual, like, residential areas get affected by that. It is hard to draw these lines sometimes. Oh, it's a specialization, not a policy, in which case they wouldn't stack. Ah, crap. I don't think, anyway. Let's find out. You're right, though. Yeah, it's not a policy. So here, if I do this, this is self-sustaining buildings. Can I also stack that with, say... is this tourism? Tourism. Yes, I can! Can I also stack that with, say, IT industry? I don't know if we want an IT industry over there. Alright, so it's replacing all the buildings. Our population and our money is going to drop precipitously as everyone goes away. Right. We might have to take out a small loan. I might want to do that a little bit at a time. Is there no autosave? We can always cheat. Oh my god, there's no autosave. Yeah, because all my settings got wiped out from whatever screwed up my saves. Okay, let's see what happens. Just let it run. It's gonna be fine. We can always temporarily cheat with the infinite money thing. Autosave default is off. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I had it on, but all my settings got wiped out at the same time as all my save games went away. Let's take this opportunity to, perhaps... Oh, I don't have any money, so I can't landscape, right? Yeah. We'll accept the bailout. And then... Yeah, let's hold on. Hang on. That is actually a really stupid thing. It just, like, instantly kicks everyone out. I thought it would just, you know, people would upgrade their houses, not leave the city. It was like, what? Self-sustaining buildings? Fuck this. So just gonna give ourselves a temporary buffer with the unlimited. The funny thing about the unlimited money option is it's still tracking money in the background. So you'll, like, turn it off and then instantly go bankrupt. So you got to make sure you're actually turning a profit again for a little while. So we'll just let people move in, let the tax money start to come in again, and then how the hell are we gonna fix this stupid stuff? I don't know if I can, like, landscape where... there's already stuff there. It's part of it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be taking. You know what? We'll just deal with it. It's a funny area. So you're complaining about the sewer output because the power got disconnected. There we go. Let's get the power reconnected in these different neighborhoods. There you go. There you go. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, we'll just have to run with positive money for a bit to offset the fact that in the background we're still losing like a million everything. But then we'll be okay. So note to self, when you make these zoning changes, make them very slowly. Very slowly. Just grow the district a tiny bit at a time. These buildings are very shiny. I mean, mostly right now they're just looking wet. Alright, let's pick a subscriber name for our beachfront. Randomized. So this is going to be the Umbr Beach. There we go. And honestly, I think that's probably what the whole town is effectively going to be known as. Umbr Beach. And then, but we'll have smaller, like, you know, municipalities nearby as well. You can use the Move It tile tool to change the height as well. Up and down. Page up and page down. Okay. Oh, well, look at that. Camera twitches a little. Whoops. This is the greatest tool for getting things to look like. I don't usually care that much about the look, mostly because it's often been quite frustrating to get a certain look achieved. We got the slope here. I'm not going to necessarily get rid of all of the slopes. To me, that's okay. The funny little bumply areas was a little bit funky. Some of the grass here is okay. Just a little bit of it just looks like some of the stuff that you might see growing in some of the sand. Oh, that is great. All right, power's reconnected over here. Population's climbing in very quickly. All these buildings are filling out. Our office buildings are gone. Money deficit's going to go away soon. All right. And we got autosave back on. Cheers. I suppose I could probably use Move It to, like, even reshape some of this stuff. But again, I don't mind some of it. I like that there's no handicap parking, like, on these freaking hills. Because that would have been kind of death-like. Oh my god, even the crematorium has solar panels. What? That is very nifty. Alright, we still have to wait for everyone to move back in. But, while they're doing that, let's go and work on what I'm going to want for our industrial sort of thing over here. Because all traffic problems, almost all traffic problems you'll ever encounter in City Skylines are like 99% due to industrial zone traffic. It generates so many trucks. Whereas residential stuff is almost non-existent, especially with public services, right? Like, you get your trams and your subways and stuff, that's fine. But you can't do anything about the goddamn industrial zone trucks. And putting down train stations and harbors and stuff actually just makes it worse. Oh, that's a skylight? You think? Oh, yeah, okay, I guess I can see through it. You're right, that is a skylight. I still don't know why the crematorium has skylights, but okay. So, what I thought I would do is I would do, like, industrial zones would have many connections to the highway. And be otherwise very isolated from everything else. That's right, we roast with the heat of the sun. use the sun to, like, yeah, to smite the bodies. Not smite the bodies, but cremate. This road could actually go underneath the bridge, which I super want to have happen. Oh, God, that's so sexy. I don't know where it's going to go, but I love it. I love it so much. Yes. No idea what's going to happen with it. So, anywho, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick little pause here. I'm going to go and bulldoze some stuff for some T-junctions, which are quite large. Those cars will be fine. Don't worry about them. Shabam. this might not be quite enough, but we'll do what we can. Like, I might need more that are closer together. Like, I might want one right here. Actually, I do, and there is enough room. I wasn't sure there was going to be enough room with the bend there, but I think we're going to be okay.